Super Mayhem.
Hello friends, it's Tim here from Super Mayhem. Oh! And boy howdy, do we have some fun game hacking action for you today. So with the release of the new Super Mario All-Stars 3D on the Switch, I thought we might go back to the 1993 classic on the SNES, which was the original Super Mario All-Stars. But let's not just take a look at it, let's see what cheats we can find to break this fantastic game. And if you enjoy it, be sure to smash a big fat thumbs up on this, share it with your friends, subscribe with notifications and all that jazz, and I'll see you at the end. On with the show! I guess it makes sense to tackle these games one by one and only choosing the best codes, or else we'll be here forever. So the following cheats are for the first Super Mario Bros. Game. Starting with one of my favourites, if you enter DD8E-D702 as your Game Genie code, you will get what's called the Ultimate Multi-Jump code. This allows you to keep hitting the jump button to essentially fly through the levels. This kind of cheat has always been a winner. Next up, I thought we would try another fun cheat. Entering 5DCE-07A3 into your Game Genie, you will enable what's known as Easy Pipes. And as the name suggests, it makes pipes easier to navigate. Pipes you can't go down appear upside down, and pipes you can appear as regular pipes. This is pretty neat, hey? The 3-line cheat code 9EBE-64DE plus D5BE-640E plus D5BE-6F6E is also pretty interesting. When you die, somehow you magically get warped to World 8-1. So take that, Bowser, I almost get to you by the way of Goomba sacrifice, or something. If for some reason you think the backgrounds and stuff need to be censored on Super Mario Bros. 1, then the code EE6C-DD02 is just perfect for you. When you use this cheat, background images like pipes, castles and even bullet bills will appear pixelized, almost like Atari graphics. It does make the game a bit harder though, as you never are quite sure what you are jumping into, but give it a shot. The code 892B-6FDE is quite cool. Whenever you hit an enemy, you actually get powered up instead of dying. I believe there is a similar code for the original NES game, so it's awesome that someone worked this out for the SNES re-release. Its name is accurately called Invincibility Plus. I think the plus is added because once you get a 1-up, any enemy you hit gives you an extra life. And lastly for Super Mario Bros. 1, we have the code DFB2-AF6E, which is also awesome. Basically, you can swim anywhere you want in any level. Just watch out for Lakitu. Also, a couple of weird things happened. When I started the level 4-2, it started me in a pit, so luckily I had the reflex of a cricket player and smash jump to swim up right away. Also, when I hit the flagpole in 4-3, I think my butt spawned into a bullet bill. So there is some weirdness with this one. Anyway, now we'll take on the famous Super Mario Bros. 2. The Doki Doki Panic one, not the lost levels. That will come later if we find them. Just like the first game, there are a bunch of awesome cheats for Super Mario Bros. 2, so here are a few of the best ones I found. Starting off with the code D1D4-FA0D, we already have a good advantage. With this cheat in place, you can select any world you want for File A. This is super handy if you want to just jump to a certain level, or if you are tired getting stuck in that damn ice level like me. A more interesting code is 6D60-D506, which claims to give you power-ups at death. This is a crazy one. Basically, once you die, you remain on the screen and you can fly around wherever you want. When you hit X, you gain 4 hearts and also become invincible. Unfortunately, I got stuck after going up a vine and couldn't progress, but I'm sure there is a way around this. If you love Super Mario Bros. 2, then this is a Game Genie code for you. The code FF63-D5A6 is another weird one. This time when you die, it is as if you have just gone down a warp. In World 2, when I tested it, it just showed a scrambled level that I had warped to, and I ended up back in the same world, but this time there was no music playing, and it was just kind of eerie. Also, when you select a character after the warp, when you spawn it plays the death animation. This was somehow a bit creepy. DD6A-D1AB allows you to throw eggs from Birdo back at her without actually having to catch them. Well, to be fair, you have to pick one up first, but after that you are stuck in some kind of throwing motion where whenever you press the Y button to throw something, the egg will move in that direction. This allows you to easily beat Birdo by just pressing Y whilst facing her. This code has to be disabled to complete the level, or if you try using it in a normal gameplay, as you will get stuck holding an invisible something and won't be able to go through doors or pick up things normally. So you have been warned. Moving on to the famous Super Mario Bros. 3 game, we also have a true abundance of awesome cheats for you. It's hard to pick the best ones, but here we go. Starting with a fun one, DEA1-A8A3, as your Game Genie code, grants you the power to float or even fly without having a leaf. You just have to watch out where you are flying or where you will be landing. Whoops! If you want to easily rack up lives in Super Mario Bros. 3, then the cheat code DF3E-6C49 is for you. With this bad boy enabled, one coin gives you over 99 lives, and glitches the sound a little. Are you tired of playing every level in the game? Why not try the very strange Game Genie code E6A8-6CAA. With this in play, things get weird. For a start, you play the first level like regular until you get a power-up. From there you turn into a grey raccoon Mario that can swim through levels and you are even invincible. Once you pass the first level, you turn into a cloud that you can then bypass levels like normal when you're using the normal cloud. Hammer Bros will still stop you, but when you can swim and are invincible, it's not really a problem. This is a super fun cheat, and I hope you try it at home if you want a bit of weirdness added to your Super Mario Bros. 3 experience. This next cheat can be used a few different ways by changing the first characters of the code. So for example, if you enter in 3AA8-6CAA, you get some pretty interesting results. Once you die, you become invincible and turn into what's referred as Aeroplane Mario. This is weird. On the map, I was a flashing Luigi, but when I entered the level, I became some weird black sprite that I could just move around with the control pad. It was like swimming, but not. When you collide with an enemy, it appears as if you lose your power-up, which I have no idea what that sprite is, but you will remain invincible. I got stuck at the end of the level though, as after hitting the card, Mario or whoever this is doesn't run off the screen, so the game can't progress. I'll put up the other modifiers for you to explore, but they all use the same principle of invincibility after death and a power-up of some description. And the final game of course is the Lost Levels, also known as Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan. And again, lucky for us, we have a few interesting Game Genie codes for this game to experiment with. Starting with DADF-F30D plus D7DF-F36D, you can start a new game in File A and select any level or world you would like. This is pretty handy if you want to skip parts of the game, or if you just want to be ambitious and get to the end in record time. The Game Genie code EE3A-A755 is a bit of an odd one. It seems to change most enemies' colour palette. Goombas and Koopa Troopas become a weird green and grey mixture, Buzzy Beetles become red, and even bloopers get a makeover and become orange instead of their usual pink. Interestingly, piranha plants remain the same, as far as my test showed, but it's still a cool code. 5667-A755 is another awesome code. It completely scrambles levels with random graphics from random places, which admittedly can become a hindrance, but it does also show any block that contains an item in a distinct way, meaning you can pick up a lot of mushrooms, stars, and fire flowers. Beware though, as it also shows poisonous mushies, so keep an eye out for them. Oh, and pits too. Need some more lives and coins? Try the codes CE89-0455, which turns poisonous mushrooms into 1-ups, and also the cheat code C281-0755, which makes every brick have unlimited coins in them, but only when you are small Mario, unfortunately. Hey, life has to have trade-offs, and on the trade-off side, this did glitch on me pretty badly. It seemed to play some boss music and just froze the screen. Bugger. And the last code we will take a look at is the 3-line monster 9EB6-6F55 plus D5B6-6F85 plus DAB6-6DE5, which is a cool code that when you die you are warped to world D-1, which is the last world of the game. Needless to say, I couldn't get very far in this world, those damn Hammer Bros. Anyway, that's it for today, my friends. I really hope you enjoyed hacking Super Mario All-Stars on the SNES with me. If you did, then be sure to smash a big fat like on this bad boy, share it with your friends, make a comment so I know what you think about it, and of course subscribe with notifications on. If you really like the mayhem and what I do, then maybe you can check out our join page or our Patreon page below. And with that said, I'll see you soon.